I'm Kevin.
And I'm Jack.
And we are roughing it. It is raining and we're tent camping. And we decided to bring you guys along with us because we wanted to get out. It's just overnight, just a simple, quick trip. But these guys are going to teach you some very simple tricks and some very basic camping helps, right?
Yeah.
Camping hacks, if you will. So check this out. Getting a fire started in the rain. Good job, buddy. They lost smoke, but it's got some flame there too, so it's gonna get going. Pretty proud of them. It's happening. This is where we're cooking our dinner.
Yep.
Cooking our dinner, making our coffee in the morning.
Right in front of the camera.
That's all right. Jack has a fire starter here. He's gonna explain to you what's in it.
So this is a pretty simple fire starter. I melted down wax, and then I took egg cartons. I stuffed them with Dryerland, and I poured the wax over. And there are many ways you can do this. Like if you put wood chips instead of Dryerland, it'll actually burn longer. You can use like little cups, like mini cups that you serve snacks in, and you can just peel those off and throw the wax and stuff in there. But these ones are the ones that I find more efficient. They can start a fire really quick, and they can make a really long flame, and they burn for like 5 minutes at least. So I made these to put on a scout camp out, and we didn't use all of them, so we brought some here.
And we're using it to one of them to start a fire with right now.
Yeah.
All right, so there are 3 types of ways to build a fire that Boy Scouts use, and I'm gonna tell them to you guys. So this one that I have right now is a log cabin. This one's for like if you're cooking pots or pans and you don't have like a grate. It's easy to build, and it can light on fire, and it lets sorry, I'm getting like stuff. It lets the fire breathe.
Yeah, sure does, and it's really going good too. There's oxygen going through that really well. It still has the basics of the foundation of Jack's starter, and then we've got some kindling on it, which is working really good.
Yeah. The second one is a tripod one, or teepee one that you can call. That one's used a lot, but what it's used for is you can cook hot dogs on it, but its main purpose is to give off light. So if it's really dark and you need a way of getting light, you can just build that and it's good. The third one is one that's kind of built at a slant where there's one log here and then there's sticks lined along that, so that it's wind resistant. So if you're in a really windy situation, you can just build that and light it on fire.
So Miles, 3 hours ago, did you think we would be here?
No.
This is a classic Dad Wild Hair moment, isn't it?
Yes.
And what do you think about Dad's Wild Hair this time?
It's the best one yet.
So it's raining, but we got our fire going, and we're all kind of relaxing before we get started on dinner. Max, you got some tricks to show us here?
Yep, I'm gonna show you guys some Boy Scout knots. You can use these whenever you're in a pinch and need to fasten something. So the first one I'm gonna show you is the square knot. It's tying together 2 ropes with the same diameter. What you don't want to make is a granny knot, which should look like that. Don't make that.
That's a granny knot, though.
Yeah, that's a granny knot if you need one, which usually you don't. But in order to do a square knot, right over left, left over right, and the way to check it, it should look like that.
Nice. So what's that called again?
Square knot. Okay, so the next one I'm going to teach you how to do is a 2 half hitch. So first thing you want to do is put it around some sort of sturdy object. This is for tents and tent stakes. Like if a part of your tent breaks, you can just do that. So 1 loop inside, come out. 1 loop outside. And then there's your 2 half hitch.
now it's time for Katie's turn. We've got the human tent over there.
Hi.
And we've got me, who's wearing shorts in the rain. I'm cooking asparagus.
Campfire pizzas. And the first thing that you need to do to make them, it's a simple thing. You need to take your butter. I'm just gonna, because these are kind of hot still, I'm just gonna rub my butter all over it. And if not all of it's coated or there's like a chunk there, it'll melt. Do the same with the other side. And we're just gonna set it on the pan. So once you set it on the pan, you kind of want to overlap the pieces and then just smush it down. Just smush it till you have a little divot inside them. And now we're moving on to the next step. Next step is marinara. Marinara, you just take it, put some on there, spread it around. Like, you can try and divot down this side, but it might not go down. You can put another blob there.
And Jack's using a fork because we forgot a spoon. So we're improvising.
Yeah.
And that's fun.
And if it works, then we should just use butter cheese, which is one of the main parts, because this actually will help the bread stick together later. So you just want to put some cheese on there. And then your next step is that you want to get some. We're just gonna lay it across here, make sure that it's evenly spaced. If you don't like them, I'm putting olives on mine just to give it like a little bit of schnazz.
And you're smashing them in half, which I like.
Yeah, so like they're not whole olives, so they cook, and like you don't want the olives on the side of your bread thing. So you just need to set the olives there. Second to last step, you're gonna take just a little bit of cheese this time and cover the top. And make sure that you get the sides, because once you get the sides, once it melts, it'll help the bread stick together. So, and now our last step, final step, the most amazing step, is you got 2 more slices of bread. Sadly, I ended up with the nubbin that no one likes, but we're gonna use it anyway. And we're just gonna put those on top. And push it down as well as we can. Fold it up. Push it down. All that extra stuff on the side that's hanging out will probably burn off. Fire that Max set up, and it's a really good fire. So now we're just gonna set our pan in there. So I just finished it, and
oh man, those look good.
yeah, it's okay. There we go. I got it open. It's just 1 pizza combined, and now I'm gonna just dump it on here. Okay, that looks really good. And
All right, so these pizzas are a lot of fun to make, but you can also do it with ham and cheese, peanut butter and jelly. You can do it with just pretty much bread and anything. If you want to kick it up a notch, of course, you guys know you can always get the biscuit, the canned biscuits, and put those in there, and they're amazing. This is just a fun, easy camping treat. And there's some, and it's hot when it comes off the fire, in case you didn't realize that. But we always have fun making these, so it's great that we can make them. So this is what happens when we do full contact Frisbee.
Yeah, watch this. This is what we're trying to do.
yeah, ready, boys? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
So we are truly tailgating. We've got all of our things back here that we need. You might be wondering, where is my beautiful bride? Well, we just left her behind. We left her back at the house. She was having a headache that was pretty serious, and so she decided to stay home and not join us in this beautiful wetland experience. It has been raining nonstop since we got here, but Heather didn't want to be a part of that. Can you believe she would not want to be in that mess of a rain the entire time? I don't blame her. But hey, we're having a good time. The kids are having fun. Things are soggy. I'll be honest with you. I got things wet that shouldn't be wet. But Anyway, Heather couldn't come with us because she wasn't feeling very good. And so that's where she is. And then we've got some more stuff we're going to show you in just a little bit.
Hit him, beat him, beat him, beat him.
No, that is
Bad! That's not TC approved!
no.
Simba.
Yeah!
Wow, what just happened? There's mud in your eye, literally.
You've got a mud face mask. One of those cool mud face masks.
All right, so I want to do a quick little product review while we're on this camping trip. I got this great little multi-tool from a friend of mine named John. He's an awesome dude. Thank you, John. This is an amazing little multi-tool. Check this out. It's heavy. It's got some great weight to it. So you're gonna know when this thing is in your pocket. It's sturdy, it's well built. It doesn't feel flimsy, if you know what I mean. But here it's got on this side, it's got a flathead screwdriver. So if you've got a quick fix you've got to make, it's got a bottle opener, which is handy. Those go down just in it like that. Ouch. And then this side has a Phillips head screwdriver, which is pretty cool. I don't know if you can see that very well or not. Here, there you go. Which is there for quick fixes. But then it also has, I can keep from cutting my finger off. There we go. Has this awesome little blade on it that's just really, really sharp. I mean, you can just see. It's a great little multi-tool, but that's not all it does, which I love the little secret that this holds. So it's got a light on it. See if you can see at the end. But if you are doing a situation where you're in the dark, kind of like this, you can take this off and you can shine the light on whatever you're working on. And it comes apart. Isn't that amazing? It's just got these little clippies on the end and it just clips right back in there like that. Oops, well, I better do it right. There we go. So anyway, that's the multi-tool. I love it. I think it's awesome. Thanks to my buddy John who gave it to me. Very useful. I've already used it in several situations and it's come in pretty handy during this camping trip because I needed a good flashlight and you see how bright that thing is. So anyway, just wanted to pause our trip real quick and do a little product review on that. Pretty awesome multi-tool. Well, good morning, everybody. It's the next morning, and we slept a little. I mean, you're sleeping on the ground in a tent, or in my case, in a car seat with a sleeping mask on. You only get so far. We had a fantastic breakfast, though, didn't we, Max? What did we have?
We had pork chops and potatoes and onions mixed together.
Yes, he said pork chops.
It was so good. For like camp food, it was absolutely fantastic.
I don't cook very much at home, but when we go camping and I have an open flame, I could do some damage.
Yeah, it tastes. What made it better was that it had like a smoky flavor to it, and it was really good.
So I just threw some potatoes in, a cast iron skillet, some onions, and a thing of butter, and just saute. And then over the top of that, I put a cover so that they could steam themselves. And then on another pan, we cooked the pork chops. So it was pretty awesome.
Yeah.
And the pork chops didn't take very long to cook. It was like half a minute on one side, half a minute on the other.
Mm-hmm.
You really have to watch those so they don't burn. But oh, they were so good.
Yeah, they were.
All right. Well, we'll show you more. Stay tuned. Stopped by Windy Acres Country Store, and we're gonna give you a quick little tour. Check this out. Well, that wraps up our little small camping trip, and we love Windy Acres Windy Acres. I always mess the name of this place up, but we'll show a picture of it. Guys, thanks for watching our little vlog, and we will see you on the next video. Have a great day, and more updates as we go.
Bye.
Bye.